In a quiet village of deep rural Morocco, nestled on the slopes of the Middle Atlas, lived a man in his 40s named Tahir. He was kind-hearted and simple, a porter at the weekly market, carrying on his back not only the merchant's sacks, but the weight of life itself. The traders often slipped him a few extra coins out of pity. He would take what he needed for the day and save the rest. His reputation in the village was as clear as dawn light, untarnished, unquestioned. Tahir lived alone in a small hut made of mud and wood on the roadside. No wife, no children, only a single mule tied every morning outside his door, accompanying him faithfully to the market. The first crime one Thursday morning, a neighbor noticed something strange. The mule was still tied outside Tahir's hut, even though the sun was already high. Tahir had never missed a market day. The neighbor knocked. No answer. He pushed the door. It was ajar and stepped inside. Tahir lay on the ground. His skull was crushed by a violent blow. Clear marks of strangulation circled his neck. Dried blood stained his forehead. The Royal Gendarmerie rushed to the scene. Inside the humble hut, there was nothing of value, except a teapot and 4 tea glasses. 3 showed signs of recent use. The 4th was untouched. At the far end of the room, investigators found a small wooden chest. Its lock had been smashed open. It was completely empty. Fingerprints were taken. The man who discovered the body was questioned. "I was on my way to the farm as usual," he said. "I saw the mule still there. I knocked, got no answer, went inside, and found him dead." The investigation began. Villagers and acquaintances were questioned. Tahir had no enemies, no debts, no known disputes. Only one suspicious detail emerged. From time to time, he hosted a few young men from the village in his hut, allowing them to gamble. He prepared the place and served tea for a small fee. Suspicion fell on 3 young men, the last known visitors. Such gatherings often ended badly. Arguments, greed, rash decisions. Perhaps a fight broke out. Perhaps they learned of something valuable hidden in the chest. But their answers were logical, identical, their behavior calm and unremarkable. They all agreed on one thing: Tahir never played with them. He merely enjoyed their presence. They added, "When we left around 11 that night, Tahir said he was going out to buy candles. He had run out." Indeed, a bundle of new candles was found inside the hut. The gendarmes questioned the owner of the only shop open at night. "Yes," the shopkeeper said, "Tahir bought candles. He was accompanied by 2 strange men I didn't recognize. Clearly not from the village. They seemed like his guests." The strangers were never identified. No suspect emerged. The stolen money was never recovered. After 2 exhausting months, the case was closed. A murder without a killer. 7 years passed as if the earth itself had swallowed the secret. The second crime one ordinary morning, a farmer discovered the body of a young woman lying beside a tomato field in a relatively isolated area. Her face was brutally beaten. 3 knife wounds marked her body. Evidence at the scene suggested neither robbery nor sexual assault. This was no random crime. It was either revenge or a settling of scores. While combing the area, the gendarmes found a keychain bearing the logo of a soft drink company. The kind never sold publicly, only given as gifts to loyal clients. The village soon identified the victim. Her name was Nora, 19 years old, from a respected family. Her parents told investigators, "She said she was spending the night at her aunt's house on the other side of the village. It was nothing unusual." The aunt denied receiving her that night, but confirmed that Nora visited often, especially because her daughter was her close friend. During questioning, Nora's cousin revealed a crucial detail. Nora had complained repeatedly about harassment from Haikam, the owner of the village's only grocery store. At that moment, the pieces began to connect. The keychain, the store. The gendarmes went straight to the shop. During the interrogation, one officer casually tried the keys on the shop's locks. They fit. Haikam's face drained of color. He tried to deny it, tried to evade, but after hours of questioning, he collapsed, sobbing like a child.
"I intended to marry her," he confessed. "I heard she was going to marry a young man from a nearby village. I followed her to confront her. We argued."
Our voices rose. I panicked, afraid someone might hear. I tried to silence her. She resisted, I punched her. I lost control. I pulled out a knife and stabbed her. The keys, I must have dropped them without noticing. He was sentenced to death. The confession. On the day he was transferred to prison to await execution, Hitcham requested a private meeting with the commander of the Gendarmerie. He sat silently for a long time, staring at the floor. Then he raised his eyes and whispered, "I killed Tahir too, 7 years ago." Silence filled the room. Hisham continued, "When I began giving Noura free goods and gifts from the shop, my capital shrank. I feared my father would discover it and throw me out. One day I overheard the village boys talking about Tahir's plan to buy a used car. Greed whispered to me. That night when Tahir came to buy candles, I decided to act. I suggested we go to his place, drink tea, talk. Once the door was closed, I pulled a thick stick from beneath my robe and struck him with all my strength. When he fell, I strangled him with a scarf around his neck. I broke the chest's lock and took 57,000 dirhams. As for the 2 men seen with him, I hired them to mislead the investigation." He sighed deeply, then said, "I thought I had escaped punishment the first time. I believed I could escape again, but life is precious to God." The case of Tahir was reopened. A second death sentence was added to Hikam's record.